Hello there, my beautiful friend. Thanks for joining me today. Day number 4. We're going to be focusing on our hips today. And the word, or what we're going to learn about, is Satya, which is one of the yamas. So, yesterday we learned about one of the niyamas. So, today we're learning about one of the yamas. It is our inner truth. Unearthing ourselves, finding our truest selves. We have to start with the truth. We're going to start in a kneeling position at the back of our mats. So go ahead and meet me at the back of your mat. You can have the legs zipped up or not. You could also have a block in between the legs and under the sits bones or under the booty bones there if that feels better for you. Go ahead and bring your palms to your thighs. Take a big roll back with the shoulder blades here. And let's go ahead and close down the eyes. Begin by bringing the awareness to the present moment. Forgetting about all of the things that we need to do after this or all of the things that have happened before this. And just focusing on your breath. The nice inhales when the belly rises, and the exhale when all is released. I think a good mantra today would be, I am safe. A lot of times we can feel like we can't express our truth through fear. And right now we are only with ourselves. And with ourselves, we are safe. We are safe to dig through the thoughts and the emotions. We are safe to heal ourselves here. We are safe to see the truth, to accept the truth, and move forward. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and butterfly those eyelids back open. We're going to take some circles with the upper body. So we're just going to go one way, really feeling into our hips. Now, if you want to put your hands on the mat and take them off your thighs, it might help you a little bit here to gain some movement and some big room, taking up lots of space here. And then once you're feeling good going that way, we'll reverse the circle and go the other way here. Just really warming up the spine, feeling into the body, noticing how we feel right here and right now. And we come back to center. Left hand plants, right hand sweeps up, little side bend on the right side. Pushing those hips towards the right will deepen that stretch. Chest is lifted. Inhale back to center, right hand plants, left hand sweeps up and over. Shuffle those hips towards the left to deepen that left side body stretch. Big inhales and exhales here. And exhale, we come back to center. Inhale the arms up and overhead and open up that twist to the right. Left hand comes to right knee, right hand behind us. Inhales lengthen and exhales take you deeper. Inhale back to center, arms up and overhead, and open up that twist to the left. Right hand, left knee, left hand behind us. Allow that inhale to lengthen that spine, and the exhale allows you to travel deeper. Little micro movements. Beautiful. We come back to center and we come forward into our all fours position. Jumping right in for our cat-cow once we find our positioning here. So once you feel good, you can go ahead and inhale to lift the chest. And on an exhale, we round through the spine. Really articulating the spinal movements here. Taking your time, we're not rushing here. Just doing this, matching up and syncing up that breath to the movement. That's what yoga is all about, the union. And here we are unioning the breath and the movement, making them as one. Beautiful. Go ahead and take one more round wherever you are, and we will all meet back right here in our all fours position. We're going to go ahead and lift this right leg up and back. Let's go ahead and bend this knee so our foot is pointed up towards the sky. And let's go for 5 little pulses here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's bring it out, fire hydrant. Still bent, just to the side now. And let's do those same 5 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Send it back. Breathe. And release. Beautiful. Other side. Left foot kicks back. Point the toe and turn the foot up towards the ceiling by bending the knee. And let's pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Fire hydrant that leg. Same pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Release. Tuck the toes. Walk the hands back towards the knees. Coming onto these toes as much as possible. Toe stretch can be very challenging mentally, more so than physically. This is such a good physical practice though, because our toes don't get stretched enough and we use them a whole lot. So we need to give them the attention and respect that they deserve. And I try to talk in a toe stretch so we don't have our focus on the pain, we have our focus on something else. Preferably, we bring the focus to the breath, nice big inhales and exhales, so that we're not focusing on the feet. Bring the hands back to the mat and send the hips up and back. We're coming in for a standing forward fold at the back of the mat. Go ahead and ragdoll here. Grab opposite elbows and just take a nice sway left to right. Nice bend in the knees, trying to get that belly to touch the thighs. Helps protect that low back and the hamstrings. Inhale, half lift. Nice long lengthened spine. Shoulders away from the ears here. And exhale, we fold. Peel yourself all the way up to our Tadasana, our mountain pose. Rolling the shoulder blades down the back body, palms face forward. Big, big smile on your face. Big inhale and exhale here. We're going to shift the weight over to the left leg. We're going to pick this right foot up and we're going to step it forward into a high lunge. If you need to reposition yourself, be my guest. Otherwise, arms go up and overhead once we get here. Tucking that tailbone, making sure that we are working that hip flexor in that left leg here. Breathing. And let's pivot on that back leg, opening up, warrior 2. Big smiles on faces. And here we are again. Where's your effort and your ease here? Where are you today? Beautiful. We're going to come and step back into Tadasana at the back of our mats. So just challenging yourself, pushing yourself back. And here we are. We're going to inhale those arms up and overhead. And exhale, fold. Coming back into this little ragdoll here. This time we're going to plant the left hand down, right hand sweeps up, left knee bends. Should feel great in that outer right hip. Another round of breath. And we release. Right hand plants, left hand sweeps up, right knee bends. Breathe. Feeling that in that left outer hip. Probably down the back of the left leg too. Release. Let's come up half lift. Lengthen that spine. Shoulders away from the ears. And fold. We're going to peel ourselves all the way up to standing. Head and neck come last. Shoulder blades roll back. Beautiful. Shift the weight over into the right side. Pick this left foot up and we're going to step it forward into our high lunge. Reposition yourself if you need to. And once you get here, arms go up and overhead. Let's fix that tailbone here. So we're tucking that tailbone to get those hip flexors fired up on that right side. Breathe. Big smiles on faces. And let's pivot on that back foot. Open up, warrior two. So once again, we're here. This is a very familiar position to us. Fix the alignment and then find your effort, your ease. What is your body's truth in this position? How does your body feel here? What thoughts and emotions come up? And we step back. Tadasana. Beautiful. Makes me feel like a dancer doing it that way. We're going to inhale and these arms up and overhead. Take the gaze towards the fingers. And we're slicing through the sky, coming in forward fold. Half lift. Lengthen that spine. And fold. Walk the hands forward. Here we are in our down dog. Go ahead and pedal these feet. Really stretching through the legs here, gripping through the fingers. Activating that ujjayi breath. And whenever it feels good, we're going to bring that left foot into the middle, right foot sweeps up, three-leg dog. We're going to open up those hips, bend that knee, and take some hip circles going one way. And then we'll reverse that circle, and we'll take the hip circles the other way. And then once you feel good there, we have our stacked hip split leg, and let's just step it back, coming into a wild thing. So hips press up, right hand goes towards the front of the mat. Chest is lifted here. Picking up that right foot, coming in through side plank here. Right hand goes up towards the sky. Right hand plants. We're bringing this right knee to this right wrist, coming in for pigeon. Lower down that back knee and allow yourself to rise up here. Active right foot. Sitting up nice and tall, really feeling that hip flexor activate in the left side body. If you need a block under this right hip or a blanket, be my guest and go ahead and get that now. We're just going to sit up nice and tall for just a few breaths before we go forward. Feeling this in the lower right back. Big inhales and exhales here. And if it's in your practice and it feels good, you can walk the hands forward, coming onto the forearms. And maybe you come all the way down if it's within your practice. Just noticing all of the things that we've learned. Where's our effort today? Where's our ease? What truth is this bringing out of our bodies? What emotions is this bringing up? One more round of breath. And then we'll slowly begin to peel ourselves back up into our upright pigeon. We're going to plant the hands, we're going to tuck the back toes, and then we're going to take this right leg back and do those hip circles again. Opening up through the hips, going one way, and then reversing that circle. Right foot plants beside the left. Beautiful. Let's take a vinyasa. So we're going to roll forward, coming into plank. Look forward. Lower down the knees, and then the chest and the chin. Roll forward into our cobra. And everybody meets downward facing dog. Very nice. Right foot goes into the middle. Left leg sweeps up. Open those hips up, stacking them. Bend that knee. And then take the circles one way. And then reverse the circle and go the other way. And when you're done, stacking those hips, bending that knee, and then stepping it back. Right hand lifts up, chest lifts. Wild thing. Beautiful. Breathing. Coming into side plank. Right foot and left foot stack. Left hand towards the sky. And this left hand comes down. We're bringing this left knee to the left wrist, coming in for pigeon on the other side. So allowing that back knee to drop. We are lifted here. Active left foot. Feel into this. Make sure that right hip flexor is activated and turned on as well. Make sure your alignment's good. Hips are square. We're just going to take a few breaths upright here. If you need that block or that towel under your left hip, please do. Protect yourself. We don't want to work this so much to where we don't have any isolation in that hip joint. We don't want to overstretch. And if this feels good, you can go ahead and walk your hands forward, coming onto the forearms if it feels good for you. We are here. We are safe. We can explore our inner truth here. No judgment. No response. Just you and your truth. take one more round of breath, and then we'll peel ourselves up. And we'll plant the hands. We'll tuck those back feet under. And we'll send this left leg back and take those hip circles. Breathing into those hips. And left foot plants beside the right. Let's take a vinyasa. Roll forward into plank and look forward. You can do chin, chest, knees, chest, chin, or you can do chaturanga into up dog. And everybody meets back. Down dog. Beautiful. Come up onto your tiptoes. And we're going to hop to the outside edges of our mat. Yogi squat using the elbows to push against the knees. Nice long lengthened spine here. And we're going to have the option to bind here, really getting deep into the hips. So I'm going to do my left first for demonstration purposes. If you don't like binding, we can just stay in yogi squat, not a big deal. But if you like to, we're going to put the left hand down and the right hand's going to scooch up. We're going to wrap the left hand around this left leg. Right hand comes to the back body and you pull with the left hand. So you're grabbing the right wrist with the left hand to open that shoulder up. We breathe. If you need a strap, you could use one of those. But the active stretch is better for us anyways. And open up. And back to our yogi squat, elbows against knees. Beautiful. So let's try for the other side. Right hand plants. Left hand up. Beautiful. This right hand comes around the right leg. Left hand comes down. Right hand grabs left wrist to open up that shoulder space. Breathe. Nice big inhales and exhales here. Noticing how the constriction or the attempt to constrict makes you feel. And release. Back to our yogi squat. Elbows against knees. Hands forward. Sit back on your booty. Send the legs out long. Right leg over left. If you just are here, this is fine. If you can pull it back, pull it back. If you don't like this at all, just send the leg out long and we'll do Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Otherwise, we're going to inhale, arms up and overhead, and we are going to hinge at the hips to fold over or just to sit here, whatever feels good for you. This is going to be different for everyone. This is a very big stretch in this left leg. So be easy on yourself. Don't be hard on yourself here. We find the truth in the matter, and the truth in the matter is the more we show up and practice, the better and the easier these things become. That is truth within self that we should be safe to accept right here. Because it is all up to us, which is, in my personal opinion, a fantastic thing because we don't have much that we get to control in this life. But this body is one. Walk your hands up, and we're going to switch. So right leg goes out long, left leg comes over right. And when it feels good, we're going to inhale those arms up and overhead, hinging at those hips, walking this upper body forward, and breathing. Realizing that probably 90% of people struggle with this pull. We don't do this enough. Gym and PE get a bad rap in school is all I'm saying. Unless you're a guy. The guys really liked it, but us girls were only there for social hour. That's right. And here we come focusing on ourselves. It's kind of a weird situation, but I do believe that it's necessary. Peel yourself up, hug those knees in, and if you're into the rock and roll thing, let's go ahead and take the rock and the roll. Oh, full expression here, really articulating this and feeling that massage all the way down your back. Oh, should feel amazing. We are all going to land on our back. We're coming in for bicycles. So legs are parallel to our ceiling. Feet can be flexed or pointed. Choice is yours. We're going to bring the hands behind the head and interlace them. Elbows are out. And we're just going to bring the left elbow to the right knee. But we're trying to actually bring the right knee more to the left elbow, right? We don't want to bend the elbow. We want to bend the upper body to try to get it there, okay? It's just a general direction anyways. We're just going to do 20. So open up through those elbows and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hug those knees in, giving yourself the biggest hug you've given yourself all day long. Oh, yes, beautiful. We're going to keep the knees hugged in. Take the arms into our T and allow them to drop over towards the left. Gaze goes towards that right hand. If you want to take this left hand on this right knee, you can if it feels good for you. Breathe into that belly. One more round of breath here. We'll peel ourselves back to the middle, recenter, and take the knees over towards the right. Gaze goes towards that left hand, maybe bringing this right hand to this left knee. And then making sure that your inhales are making that belly rise and fall. Maybe a slight grin on your face, knowing you showed up and you've put in the work today. You should be proud. Living in our Satya, living in our truth, feels good. It feels right. And we should strive to live in our truth more. Stop letting the world take us over. One more round of breath. And we come back to center. We're going to take the legs in cobbler for our Shavasana. If you want to take normal Shavasana, be my guest. I'm going to take my legs in a cobbler and I'm going to bring my left hand to my heart and my right hand to my belly. I am safe. I can live my truth. My truth is safe with me. I am safe. Slowly deepen in the breath, bringing the awareness back. Maybe taking a full body stretch here. Or you can stay in Shavasana for as long as you'd like. We're going to roll over into our fetal position and make our way up to our seat. Bringing the hands to heart center, closing the eyes down. The light in me honors and acknowledges that bright light that shines so bright from you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you feel safe. I hope that you feel that you know yourself just a little bit better today. Have a great rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you back on the mat tomorrow.